That's where I was stuck. And it was hard for me to get out of it. Why? Because taking a look in the mirror and actually looking at how you are as well, bringing in issues into the relationship is not easy. It's actually really hard. And it's just easier to blame. Hey, my name is Veronica Cisneros, and I am a licensed marriage and family therapist, a mama of 3 girls, and married for 23 years. I am obsessed with helping you navigate through the seasons of marriage, helping couples like you break free from feeling like roommates. I will teach you the secrets to having a healthy marriage by providing tools and tips to help you reconnect in a way that you can't keep your hands off each other, where flirting and kissing is the norm in your household. Setting intentional time to date, get to know and support each other's dreams and goals so that you can grow together without keeping score or judging one another. Where you feel seen and heard even when you disagree. Where arguments end with mutual respect and understanding. Where you work together to build and strengthen your family so no one feels like they're carrying the weight of the family on their own. These are the necessary skills your children need for you to model so that they develop healthy relationships and thrive in life. This is the Empowered and Unapologetic Podcast. Hello, and welcome back to the Empowered and Unapologetic Podcast. I am your host, Veronica Cisneros, a licensed marriage and family therapist. Today, we're diving into a topic that's especially relevant as holidays approach: doing the holidays when you're mad at each other. The holidays, while cheerful, can also amplify conflicts in our relationship. It's not just about the actual day, it's about everything leading up to it: the planning, the expectations, and yes, the frustration. So let's talk about how to navigate this challenging time and find out a way to be back as a team. So I don't know about you guys, but the holidays used to drive me crazy. There was one holiday where I completely wrapped up my husband in gift wrap. Like, I have pictures. I totally have pictures. I will probably use that as the cover. But I have a picture of me wrapping Woolie's ass in gift wrapping paper. There was a bunch of holiday parties that we had attended. And I told him, babe, I've done all of the shopping. All I need you to do is help me wrap. So Willie's like totally on it. Started watching football because, of course, football's on and why not? And then he ended up falling asleep. He fell asleep. So while he was asleep, I took that opportunity to wrap his ass up in gift wrap, in Justin Bieber gift wrap. Okay. He woke up like, what the hell? Obviously, I didn't wrap up his face, even though I thought about it. But I wrapped his ass up. I was so mad. So mad. I wrapped him up, took a bunch of pictures, and then I woke his ass up. You don't think I let him sleep, did you? Nuh-uh. I wrapped his ass up. And I wrapped his ass up to show, to prove my point. It's unfair. It is unfair that I have to do all of these things. It's unfair that while you were on deployment, I was the one in charge of Christmas. I was Santa Claus. I was in charge of putting up all the holiday decorations and bringing them down because our kids were little at the time. It was unfair because when you are here, you can't even use deployment as an excuse. But when you are here, I'm still in charge of doing all of it. Then I realized something. I was the one that was choosing to allow this to happen. I was allowing all of this to happen. And instead of taking action, I complained and I blamed. How many of you are in that same scenario where you complain and blame? That's where I was stuck. And it was hard for me to get out of it. Why? Because taking a look in the mirror and actually looking at how you are as well, bringing in issues into the relationship is not easy. It's actually really hard. And it's just easier to blame. So I had to take a good look at what I was doing and why I was doing it. One of the main reasons why I was doing all of the work is because I wanted the day to go perfect. I wanted to see the kids' expression when they opened up the gift and they knew that that's exactly what they asked Santa for. I wanted it to go down a certain way with a certain feeling. But if I'm being 1,000% honest, none of that really happened. Instead, I was frustrated, not part of the day, all of the day. I was pissed off at Willie. And then I was frustrated because maybe the kids didn't want to take pictures. And I just wanted to go ahead and capture this moment. I just wanted to capture this moment. So just smile at the freaking camera and let's just go. And then we can move on from there. But I was trying to coordinate an experience versus be intentional and live in the moment. Are any of you guys guilty of doing that? Or am I the only one? I know I'm not the only one. So raise your damn hand up. The passion is so low these days that I feel parenthood and other commitments are taking control. I want to feel like it's me he wants to spend time with. Yeah, I've said those exact words 100 times to my friends after realizing that the man I said I do to wasn't the same person. Or was I just imagining it? But here's what I finally realized that changed things for me almost overnight. I started to use 4 simple and effective steps that changed our communication and connection for the better. As a licensed marriage and family therapist, I got excited and started showing my clients, and they too were seeing changes instantly. Whether you've been married for 1 year or 15, these tips work, and I can't wait to share them with you. Girl, I got you. I want to personally invite you to my live 2-hour online workshop. This is for moms who have said, the empty promises just aggravate me so much. He says he will do something or take care of something, then he doesn't. Communication has always been a weak point for us. He says things without thinking. I try to logically work through things and he reacts emotionally. I try to say what I feel in a constructive manner. He takes it personally and attacks me. Boundaries are a confusing topic for me because I am a helper. I have this innate need to help anyone I can. So if this is you and you are ready to get off this hamster wheel, then allow me to guide you through this 4-step process. I can't wait to meet you personally. So again, this is a 2-hour live workshop. And for whatever reason, if you cannot attend, girl, I got you. This will be recorded, which means you will have lifetime access. This is for women only. If you are ready to go from roommates to lovers, then let's go ahead and step outside of our comfort zones together. Allow me to guide you. If you're ready, what I'd like you to do is go to empoweredandunapologetic.com/workshop. Again, that is empoweredandunapologetic.com/workshop. Get ready, mama, because we are about to do some work. In this podcast episode, we're going to talk about just that. So first, let's acknowledge the increased mental load during the holiday. It's a time when we're juggling long to-do lists and outside demands. For many of us, it feels like we're doing it all. Planning, cleaning, cooking. And there's that feeling that our partner just shows up and gets the credit. It's frustrating, isn't it? So I want you to think about what your husband does do on that day. Okay, wait a minute. I'm hearing crickets. I'm hearing crickets. Are you guys lost in thought? Or you guys got nothing? So I want you to ask yourself, why? Why is that true? There's navigating family dynamics and boundaries. Remember, your partner had a dynamic with their family long before you came into the picture. Addressing conflict with family members, especially parents, isn't going to change overnight. This is another topic I definitely want to bring up because a good amount of you have said to me, Veronica, he chooses his family over us. It's hard for me to set boundaries because he doesn't follow through with them, or he struggles with setting boundaries, or he doesn't set boundaries at all. Those are the common issues that come up. So we're going to talk about that. But here's what's important. Getting back on the same team with your partner. So after a fight, what do we do? I want you guys to think about that. After a fight, what do we do? I know for me, I personalize everything. everything. And I struggle with it because it feels like this personal attack, like he's against me. Why would he be against me? I'm constantly for him. Matter of fact, I'm doing things for him. Matter of fact, I'm covering his ass. And it looks like he was a part of all of this. And he wasn't. This is one of the primary reasons why you personalize his actions when boundaries are necessary. So, first, remind yourself that it's not personal. The challenges you're facing aren't a reflection of your worth or your partner's love for you. Let me go ahead and repeat that for those in the cheap seats. The challenges you're facing aren't a reflection of your work or your partner's love for you. It's about the situation, not you as a person. I want you to think about that for a minute because a good amount of us personalize what our partners do. The reality is, it's not that. And so today, because I know this is coming on Christmas Day, today, I want you to remind yourself of this. I want you to remind yourself, yes, we're going to have challenges. And yes, it is overwhelming. But this is not a reflection of how much or how little he loves you. So don't use that as ammo. Second, embrace differences. It's okay to see things differently. You don't have to agree on everything. What's crucial is finding a way to support each other and work as a team despite these differences. Well, wait a minute, Veronica. Why am I doing all the work? You're not. You're not. You're finding a way. You guys are both going to find a way to support each other. And I want you to make sure you put this into action right now. Grab him, ask him. Don't grab him because I can already see you yanking his ass. Or maybe that's something I would do. I want you to ask him to listen to this part. So go ahead and rewind it and allow him to listen. It is crucial that finding a way to support each other and work as a team, even if you guys don't agree. The third step, connect physically, even if the disagreement isn't fully resolved. A hug, a touch, or a simple act of closeness can bring a sense of unity. This physical connection fosters a feeling of we-ness, which is essential before facing family gatherings. I know for me, the minute Willie touches me, and not like trying to like start up, sex, but or initiate sex. But the minute he holds my hand, it's so hard to be mad at him. It is so hard to be mad at him. But again, this is Christmas. Our goal is for us to be together, right? And so if we can position the problem as a problem and each other as our partners, not the problem, then we're going to get through this holiday just fine. Repairing and reconnecting doesn't need to be complex, but it's a skill that many of us haven't learned. As we head into the holiday season, let's focus on being a team with our partner. Let's remember that the holidays are not just about perfection, but about connection, love, and intention. If you have questions or you want to share your experiences, drop them by DMing me. My tag name on Instagram is Hey Veronica Cisneros. I'm here to support you through this journey. Remember, you're not alone. Together, we can navigate these challenges and come out stronger. Thank you for joining me today on the Empowered and Unapologetic podcast. I am Veronica Cisneros, wishing you a holiday season filled with love, understanding, and teamwork. Stay empowered and unapologetic. Until next time, bye for now. What's up, ladies? Just want to let you guys know that your ratings and reviews for this podcast are greatly appreciated. If you love this podcast, please go to iTunes right now, write a review, rate the episode, and subscribe. Don't forget to share it with your friends.
Addiction impacts all of us. Addiction's consequences run through all of us. From ourselves to our loved ones and through our communities, addiction creates so much loss and grief. My name is Dwayne Osterlin, and I'm the host of the Addicted Mind podcast, a show featuring personal stories, expert guests, and vital information about addiction and addiction recovery. We'll talk with leading treatment providers to discuss the latest research and treatment options for this devastating disease and advocate for mental health awareness. We discuss topics like the importance of creating a community of support, to helping loved ones, to some of the latest research on psychedelic medicines. The Addicted Mind podcast has been about creating hope, listening to stories of many amazing people that have overcome addiction and are thriving. If you or a loved one is struggling with addiction, subscribe to the Addicted Mind podcast wherever you get your podcasts, or check out theaddictedmind.com. New episodes every Monday. See you there.